Where are you at with comedy now?
I quit.
You quit?
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, actually before, like a couple months before I broke my hand, pretty much.
Okay.
So that made it easier to stay home and let my hand mend.
When was this? When did you break your hand?
That
When
was
did you quit?
summer 2019.
Okay.
And in the, I think it was the spring. It must have been the spring of that year, or spring in Chicago, which is still winter.
Yeah.
It was like, it must have been
Yes,
March.
it is.
Because I just wanted to go on vacation. So I was like, where's a fun, warm place to go? So I thought Savannah, Georgia. And just because I just wanted to go on vacation. So I was like, where's a fun, warm place to go? So I thought Savannah, Georgia. And just because we're comedians, a lot of people we know in any given place are also comedians.
Yeah.
Like I knew a couple of Atlanta guys who are from Savannah. And so I sent them a message. I was just like, and I didn't mention comedy at all. I was like, where's a good neighborhood to stay in that's central? I want to see like some interesting nature and history and stuff and like just walk around and chill. And they were amazing. They were just like, oh yeah, stay in this neighborhood. Here's the cool place to go see. I've heard about this. I haven't been there, but go try it and talk to this guy. And by the way, I've got you on my show Tuesday and Thursday and my buddy's on Friday and maybe a Wednesday thing. And like, and I didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
And they're so welcoming and generous and nice. And so I just went and did it, of course.
Okay.
And
you had already decided to quit? Or you were
No. I was like moseying along.
Okay.
Like there was some thoughts in my mind of like moving on to a new city, trying new things, like I've been doing like helping people make videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like changing the focus somehow. But so I got to Savannah and I didn't know this, but St. Patrick's Day is a huge thing in Savannah. It's like Mardi Gras. Like people come from all over the country and I had no idea. And so it was crazy. Like almost all the shows were crazy. Like
Crazy bad?
No, like big crowds.
Okay.
But I mean, again, to their credit, the people there who run the shows were like, even with these basically Mardi Gras crowds, like rowdy, drunk, rambunctious audiences, they were like really good at keeping people kind of wrangled and keeping the show running and making sure people know like this is how you act.
We talk, you don't talk back.
Right. And like as much as they can.
Yeah.
But they were great. The shows were great. The people around them were great. And
no problems with that, even though that's St. Patrick's Day.
No, it was rowdy, but it was fun.
Okay. And you had a good time.
Yeah. Like some of the best sets of my life. And I got like the last show, it was like a Friday or whatever. It might have been St. Patrick's Day itself, I forget. But it was like a big bar. And the whole thing was basically seating. And people, it's the kind of thing where it's like people are so far away that if it was a bar show, usually you'd be like, they can't pay attention. This is going to be a mess.
Yeah, right.
And it's going to be, but the sound system was good. They wrangled it. And I'm making too long of a story about this. But basically, like almost, I don't know if you do this, but after every set, I'd be like, whether it went well or bad, I'd think like, what can I change? Like,
of course,
that little riff worked. I can like work that in, and that's like a segue to this other joke. I can put like a hinge in it, like make this set work differently, or that didn't work, and was it my tone? Like just kind of figuring it out afterwards. But I had like one of the best sets, and like I thought of old jokes suddenly, crowd work, little riffs, just like pulling invisible golden apples out of off of magical trees. Like I did not expect it. I don't know if I could have made it happen if I tried.
Okay.
I was barely thinking at all, and it felt amazing.
Okay.
And then I got off stage, and I didn't think about it after that. Like I wasn't thinking like, what could I do better, or how can I take this thing that worked? And I just wasn't thinking about comedy at all.
You weren't in a good mood about the set?
No, I was in a general good mood. It felt good, but I wasn't thinking about it. Okay. I wasn't like trying to put it into something in the future.
Okay.
And I was like enjoying other people's sets, and we were all going out to like hang out or whatever. And I noticed like later that night or the next day, like I didn't think about it afterwards. And then I just suddenly was like, I'm done.
Wow. How? I need more there.
I wish I had more to give you.
But by virtue of the fact that you didn't feel like turning this into something else, that meant to you that, you know what, if that didn't do it.
I don't know if there's a therefore there.
Okay.
I think it was like someone, I can't remember where I heard this, some podcast. I've been on the road a lot.
Same.
Or maybe it was in person with friends. I don't know.
Gross.
I'm full of other people's thoughts right now. But the difference someone described as being like, difference between a good movie and a bad movie is like, Is it just this happened and then that happened, or is it this happened therefore that happened? Is there like a flow to it?
Yes.
I don't know if consciously that was there. I wasn't like, this was the thought process I had or lack thereof, and therefore I must be changed somehow.
Okay.
I think it was like I've been thinking these things about changing focus or doing something different, and something just kind of coalesced. Or it was God sending me a personal message.
It seems like, yeah.
Maybe it was God telling me to shut up.
You've just okay. So, but either way, after that, you felt, I'm done.
I felt done.
You felt done. You
I
didn't
wasn't-
think logically. Therefore I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just suddenly seemed like, oh, that is not happening.
Was that the last show in Savannah?
That was the last show in Savannah.
The finale, the Tom Wisdom finale
Yeah.
of comedy.